Count Glenbright had everything. A respected house, a name that carried weight, and a future that looked secure. Not just because of the wealth, but because of what he built. See, because cloud cart technology made this house known, not just in the present, but for years to come. And this was supposed to last. And like anybody in his position, he started thinking about what comes after this. His legacy, his name, his house continuing on without him. So he did what men like him always do. He searched for an heir. And it wasn't hard, you see, because women were willing. The name alone carried that kind of power for him. And eventually, he had a son. And it should have been perfect, the kind of ending that completes the story, but it did not stay that way. No, it did not, because his son got sick. The plague. And it wasn't just illness. It changed him. You got to understand that what Count Glenbright built his life on, his status, his image, control, it started slipping. Because no matter how much money he had, no matter how respected he was, his son was now something that the world of Pywell would reject. He was a leper. So he decided to hide him. He kept him away, out of sight, out of the story. But you cannot hide pain. Not like this. The crying didn't stop. The suffering didn't stop. And eventually, neither did the pressure to have an heir succeed him. So Glenbright made a decision, not as a father, but as a man that's trying to protect his name. He plotted to have his son killed and his body to be thrown in the reed field. And after that, things were supposed to go back to normal. You're supposed to start over, try again, erase what happened. But that's not how this world works, not in Pywell, because something else happened. A stone fell somewhere from the abyss, landing right next to Sunset Valley. Not far from where the unwanted were already sent, the forgotten people, the castaway people, the ones no one wanted to see. The reed fields were already a place of silence, where bodies were buried without names, no stories, no markers, they are just gone. But after that stone fell, something changed. The fields grew thicker, heavier with reeds. And then something answered. The devil. A wraith. A wraith born from pain, from abandonment, from betrayal, from everything that was left behind in those fields, the devil of the reed field. And people knew, because no one sane walked through those fields anymore. And you can see scarecrows out there, standing still, watching. And most people don't think twice about them, but they're not just there for nothing. Because before all of this, before the wraith, before the devil, there was a child, left alone, in pain. And the only thing around him was a scarecrow. That was his comfort. The only thing that didn't turn away. The only thing that didn't abandon him. So when something gave him power, he became what he had left. Pain. And now that pain spreads because he's not alone anymore. You can see it in Sunset Valley. Children wearing the same mask, cast out, forgotten, just like he was. And when you walk through that place, you start to realize something. He wasn't the first and he will not be the last. You see, because the grandeur that fills this mask shall live on in every hate-filled heart.